You're not always going to have a ton of time to prepare. That's a fact. Sometimes you're going to be put on the spot and you're going to have only 30 seconds to prepare before you have to deliver a presentation. While these situations might be rare in the grand scheme of things, the likelihood of them being very important is really high. So what we're going to do is we're going to help you prepare for them and give yourself the best chance possible to do a good job. I'm going to find a piece of art, architecture, car design that I have never seen before, and I'm going to study it for 30 seconds. After I do that, I'm going to deliver a 90-second presentation on what I've just found. Only way that I'll be able to do that comfortably is by using the dynamic focus structure. I'm going to split my presentation into 3 parts, the 3 strongest design elements that I can notice in 30 seconds. I'm going to make a contract with the listener of what I'm going to tell them and hopefully what we're going to achieve through the presentation. It's going to be a challenge, it's going to be uncomfortable, and we might fail once or twice, but this is a really clutch skill to have. Okay, I've scrolled and I've found what I'm going to do. I'm going to set a timer for 30 seconds as I study it. So this piece is about a new UX UI design for an outdoor brand called Marmot. So we're going to talk about reaching the customer, connecting with the outdoor lifestyle, and for the last one, we're going to talk about how this might increase sales. And my promise is that I'm going to tell them about a change to their brand that can help them reach this outdoor customer, be involved with the outdoor lifestyle, outdoor world, and by doing both of those things, increase their sales. What if I told you there was a way to connect with our ideal customer? Somebody who loves the outdoors, who buys new gear maybe every year, or is always searching for the newest thing so that they can go to new heights, maybe even literally new heights. What my team did was analyze how Marmot is currently reaching that type of customer through their online website. And we found some things that really we could improve on. We started with the UX and the UI. From the baseline, are we reaching that person who loves mountaineering, who is looking for a new coat or new shoes or a new backpack? We wanted to make sure that they found exactly what they were looking for as soon as they hit the site. So that's what we really focused on. Next came, are we explaining the products well enough where they understand the value of each one? Are we getting the credibility that Marmot as a brand deserves? These are all the things that we focused on in this brand new iteration of the UI and UX. And we're here today to show it to you and show how it can increase your brand exposure, connection with your customers, and your e-commerce sales. So I think that went pretty well. I tried to touch on who the customer was, that they were always looking for the newest gear or the newest jacket, that they love the outside. I posed the question in their mind of whether their current solution was doing just that. And then I put in some opinions of what we decided to focus on as a team, or what they decided to focus on as a team, to better reach that customer, make sure they understood the product, and how Marmot as a brand was communicating their expertise in that area and connecting with that potential customer. I then ended with the hook that this new design would really increase their credibility, bring in new people, and in the end, increase sales. What I specifically did not do was try to talk about pixel counts and how many new images it had. I tried to focus on the goal, which was to connect with these new customers or these customers that love the outdoors. That's what I tried to focus on. Sure, there are a lot of technicalities I did not cover, but again, that's what the Q&A has to do. After this presentation, I believe the client would go, wow, okay, tell me more. Tell me how this happened. Tell me how that happened. And that would perhaps de-escalate the situation into more of a conversation where the stress is lower, I'm able to take more time on my responses and be more specific and more technical. Now it's your turn to do this activity. Make sure to record yourself so you can see how you did. And don't be afraid to try it 2-3 times. Each time you try it, try a different creative product. Try a different field entirely. If you're in architecture, try something in app design. If you're in graphic design, try something in film. Try to work on gaining that confidence where you can take on almost anything, where by splitting it and using the dynamic focus structure, you can tackle almost any topic.